Breaking political news, Jeb Bush tells CNN in no uncertain terms he won't follow Donald Trump's advice to quit the presidential race. Bush sat down with CNN's special correspondent Jamie Gangel earlier this afternoon in South Carolina for a very frank discussion about how he intends to fix his campaign's problems.
I have some good news for you. You are working with lowered expectations.
Yes.
No way to go. Does that in some way free you up?
To a certain extent. I always knew this was going to be hard. I never felt like I was a front runner because we hadn't earned it. We haven't, just starting out on the journey, you've got to go earn it. I've got to get better at debating, I guess, or performing, whatever that's called, and I will. I'm a grinder. I'm very competitive, and so I'm about where we are.
You keep saying I'm a grinder. What does that mean?
That means, I described it as I eat nails before I have breakfast. I'm focused. I'm competitive. I set high expectations on myself. I knew this was going to be hard.
Donald Trump is tweeting out every 2 seconds. This morning he said you should quit. He said all the candidates should quit, except for him. Do you think an old-fashioned guy who wants to be a doer, who wants to be a fixer, is really what people are looking for?
They're desperate for it. This is the real world. Now, in the pundit world, where it's all about this kind of bizarre tweeting out things that aren't relevant to anybody's real life, that's another subject. I'm not going to win over the punditry class for sure, but I know I can win over people that aspire to a better life for themselves and their family. And as it relates to Donald, he's run for president twice and quit. And I've run for governor in the biggest swing state and won twice. I know how to win. I've done it. I actually know how to govern, which is going to be an attribute when we get closer to the election.
So for the record, for Donald Trump, you're not quitting.
No. I mean, look, do we have to talk about Donald Trump? No, I'm not quitting. He's entertaining. He's fun. He says really funny things in the breaks, but in the debate. But I'm running for President of the United States, and it's a serious endeavor. I do it with joy. There's a lot of fun parts of it for sure.
Marco Rubio.